So I got this vise that was given to me by a good friend of mine. It was just laying in his backyard. It was an old Wilton vise, and so I'm in the process of refurbishing it. But then I had to take the jaws off of it, the mounting jaws, and so in the process, unfortunately, I had to drill into the head of the mounting bolt, and I was like, okay, I'll just easily get myself some new ones. But what I didn't realize was that the head on these screws is completely different from the heads that you're going to find here. Here we go. Okay. The heads that you're going to find on these screws is completely different from what you're going to find in the store. I got these at Lowe's here. Okay. So if you look at these, I'm going to try to put both of them in my hand. You'll notice you got an extreme difference between one and the other. And obviously, when you try to put these new ones that I got on here, they just don't fit. So I had to come up with a solution, and this is what I got. Hope you guys like this. This is going to be cool. So basically what I did was I put this screw on here, and I'm going to slightly grind on this this bench grinder right here. I know some people are going to say, what the hell are you doing? You're not supposed to be doing it like that. Well, I don't have a belt grinder, and this is the only thing that I could find that could work for me and not take forever to sand it down. So I use this. If I have to replace this this disc here, I'll probably replace it. Actually, I heard there's these nice attachments where you can put a belt sander onto a bench grinder, but that's something I'll do later. But anyways, what I did was I grinded it down here, and I turned it into one of these bad boys. And so I don't know if you actually need to see a video of me doing it, but it actually turned out pretty decent, and it actually fits on the head pretty good. I was like, hey, this is gonna work. So anyways, that's basically what I did. I'm going to show you real quick how I had the setup, and to install it onto a little drill that I put on, and then we'll show you the process on how I did it. Okay? Hold on. So on this side, I'm trying to point right here. I got an old bolt, cut off the head, and then I mounted it onto this nut, but I only put it in just far enough so the threads just went in a little bit. And then I put a nut on this side here. Wish I had a pointer. On this side here. And then I put this nut, kind of drove it up a little bit. And then with available threads on this other nut here, I was able to screw it in, and once I mated the two nuts together and I tightened them up, it mounted on pretty good onto this drill that I got. The key to mounting this on here like this is trying not to get too much wobble, and so I try to move the bolt on there just enough so that way I didn't get much wobble, and this is what I got. I guess that'll work. Moving on. So the key to this thing is make sure you got some good gloves on. Make sure you got some boots on. Make sure you got a good shirt. Don't do this shirtless. This will hurt. And so basically what I did was I kind of trying to do this with still showing it. And doing it this way, it really doesn't take that long before you actually get it right where you want it. You might mess up some of the threads, but it doesn't matter a whole lot because you got some space between the jaw and where you mount it onto the vise. So It's actually, like I said, it doesn't take a whole lot to do this. Be kind of careful, just kind of eyeball it with what you got and how far you're going, and hopefully you don't screw up too many screws and you don't have to go through too many before you get the ones that are just right. And so it took me about 2 of them before I actually finally got it right, but luckily I had 6 and I only need 4. So that's how I got the bolt that I needed. And I tell you, trying to find these on eBay and Amazon and actually the Wilton website there, well, let's just say this is another avenue that I decided to try. So it's kind of inexpensive and it actually works pretty good. So anyways, if you got the funds, go ahead and buy the good quality stuff. But if you're somebody who wants to tinker around in the shop and in your garage and do something and make stuff like this happen, hey, well, this is just a little trick I decided to make a video of, and hopefully it'll work for you. Good luck with trying this. This is a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing this. All right, guys, have fun. Take care. We'll see ya.